Tenzi here. For the snow globe, I'll be using a medium 4-weight yarn. The recommended crochet hook is 5.5 millimeters, but I'll be using 4 for a tighter fabric with no holes. Let's get started. I'll also be using buttons in the shape of snowflakes and some bells for the decoration, and you'll find those helpful links in the description below. I'll appreciate if you use my affiliate links. Let's continue. Row 1. We'll start with a magic ring. Get your tail of your yarn, wrap it around your middle finger, bring it in front of the working yarn that's coming from your index finger, grabbing the working yarn from under the tail, draw that loop, and do a chain here. Just pull through the loop. And now we're going to start doing 6 single crochets around that ring without counting that first chain we did. So this is number 1 single crochet, 2, 3. So now we can tighten our ring just slightly so we can go into that first single crochet we did. If you pull it too tight, that first single crochet also tightens up. So just we'll give it that tug after we did that first single crochet. So use your tail as a stitch marker. Just bring it forward through that first stitch we're gonna do. So now go into that first single crochet, draw a loop for a single crochet and finish it, and into the same stitch do a second single crochet. So we just increased. So at that point we can pull our tail now and tighten the magic ring. So in this second row we'll repeat increases only into each stitch, which means we'll put 2 single crochet into each stitch for a total of 12 single crochets here. Row number 3, move your marker between the hook and the working yarn, and now we have that first stitch here. Make sure you do not split your marker. So we'll do an increase, 2 stitches into that first stitch, and the next stitch will get 1 single crochet, and we'll repeat that 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet till the end of the row for a total of 18 stitches. Row number 4 starts with increase. It means 2 stitches into that first stitch, and then 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and 1 single crochet into the next stitch. So we keep repeating an increase, and then 2 single crochets into the next 2 single crochets. So 1, 2, for a total of 24 single crochets at the end of the row. Row number 5 starts with an increase, 2 single crochets into that first stitch, and then we have 3 single crochets into the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 into the next 3, and then we have increase again, 2 stitches into the same stitch, and then we have again 3 stitches into the next 3 stitches. And you'll see that into the corner here I'll put a chart which one you can follow or get a screenshot that can help you. Row number 6 starts with an increase, 2 stitches into that first stitch, and then we have 4 single crochets into the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's time to increase again. And I'll catch you again at the next row. And row number 7 starts with an increase, 2 stitches into that next stitch, and I can pull my marker from here, and then 5 single crochets into the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have increase, and again 5 stitches into the next 5 stitches, and I'll catch you at the end. And once we are done, we can cut the yarn off, and we can pull our marker back, and then we can pull it into the back side as well. And there it is. We can do without any extra markers. We can just use our yarn. So going into the back, we'll just use a loop here, and then draw a loop with our tail, make a little chain so it stays really secure here. All right, so now we can start decorating, and you make 2 of them. So once we decorate one side, the other can be the back, so it stays nice and neat. So let's make the snowman. For the head of the snowman, we'll start with a magic ring, and then chain 2, and this will count as a double crochet, and then do 9 more double crochets for a total of 10 double crochets into that ring. And here it is, and this is the head. So let's do the body. One way of starting without a magic ring is just to start with a slip knot, making sure your tail stays a little bit longer, and then insert your hook and do 3 chains. Going back into that first chain from the hook, it's actually the 3rd chain from the hook, but the first chain that we did after the knot, we'll do 11 double crochets. That first chain 2 we will count as a double crochet. So we'll have 12 double crochets at the end. Grab your tapestry needle and sew your pieces inside the globe. You can use little beads for the buttons of the snowman, or the smallest eyes of those eyes for amigurumi that's used. You can use those as well, and you can just melt the back of those and they'll get shorter. So I gave my snowman eyes, and now it's time to get the nose. Let's make a scarf. Chain 20. Take the ends back, so if you don't want them to move around. And now we have to make the arms. And you repeat that for the other arm. And because these snowflakes did not pop up so much, I got some nail polish, silver nail polish, and I'll just go ahead and make my snowflake sparkle. So now get your green color. We're gonna do the bottom of the snow globe. Get your second round. We'll close now the back. And if you don't want to do this, you can get felt, and you just can glue felt on the back. Unravel your last loop, so you still have a live loop on your crochet hook. So with your loops here, grab your other round at the increasing spot, and you draw a loop. Just like that. Now we'll be grabbing a stitch from the other side and a stitch from the front. We go into the next stitch and we do a single crochet there. We did 7 single crochets here, and then we'll chain 1 and we'll turn, and then we'll put 2 single crochets into that first stitch. We do not count the first chain as a single crochet, so we are just increasing that stitch, and then single crochets all the way till the one before the last. Okay, so we have 1 more to go because we changed the color there. And then to that stitch we're gonna put 2 single crochets because we increased in this corner. Now we'll increase in this one. We will do the same thing, chain 1, and that first stitch will increase, and then just 1 stitch in all the stitches till the one before the last. And then here we are, we'll increase again here, so 2 stitches into the last stitch. So grab your white yarn and pull it through that first green stitch we did, and then we'll do a chain here, And then we'll do 2 double crochets into that first stitch because we still need to keep the same increase so we don't bunch the sides. And then here we'll have 6 single crochets, but make sure you grab a stitch from the other side as well for 6 single crochets, and then we'll have an increase again at this corner. And then that's how we're gonna go all around. Increase 6 single crochets, and then increase, and again and again and again, and we'll reach over here. So once you reach till the end, do a slip stitch into the green one and move to the back. Now we'll go into each stitch and we'll try to round those edges we have. So just gonna go into that first single crochet, draw a loop, and then do slip stitches all around the stitches. And this is how it will look a little bit thicker in the front. Check the description box for more information and watch the next video. Catch you in the next tutorial. Bye!